How's it going, guys? I'm Papercut to you with PlanetDestiny, and I'm going to be giving you a full review of the LDR 5001 Sniper. I've used it for a while now, and I feel like I can give you guys an honest review about it because let's be honest, as soon as the game came out, people were already recommending this gun just on what they saw on paper. And really, that's not enough to go by in any kind of game. You really need to play with it, and then you can really figure out where it stands out and where it fails. And this is where I failed falling off the level with this jump, but I'm like, I'm not going out alone. So that was one of my favorite kills for making this review. I hope you guys enjoy it. There's going to be a lot of clips so you guys can really make up your minds for yourselves. But there are some things you guys have to know before we really get started here. And first is that this is a high impact sniper. So when it comes to PvE, this thing is equivalent to using an icebreaker. So it is very strong. Also, since it can be purchased from the Vanguard, you can have one of the 331 snipers instead of settling for your 300. So it's a pretty good pickup. I picked it up very early on. If you want to see a full comparison of how this sniper stacks up to other ones, check out the link on the top left. It's a PlanetDestiny link. So this is where this thing really shines. Everybody hates the campers. So with this gun, it gives you one of those unique opportunities to actually hit the guys that are just taking cover in the back of the levels, behind crates, behind any kind of wall, even through the floor. This sniper will work, and it's a really satisfying feeling to take out anybody like that. Not only that, it actually changes your playstyle. You can do a lot of things that are typically not possible. Obviously, making shots like this are going to be very beneficial, and this gun stands out even more on situations where you know where people are going to be. That's why control is actually one of the best places to whip this sniper out. I know you guys enjoy those wall shots, so check those out, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. So this gun will shoot, like I said, through walls, through the ground, through crates, but it also has some funky things that happen to it. Like when people are around corners, because you kind of get the two walls joining, it will sometimes be stopped by that. But this gun does give you that little edge. If you didn't notice, that last headshot did go through the wall. I get the first shot off on the guy while he's behind the wall. This one's going to go through the floor, but sometimes it is glitched. You're also going to see a clip where it actually shoots through two walls. It's going to end up going through a crate, and it's also going to end up going through the what do you call those? Those are like where you put cargo, whatever that's called. But anyways, see, this guy's not getting heavy ammo. It's available, but not for him. And that's because he assumed he was safe, and normally he would be because there's not too many shots that you can make that's going to hit him. You can hit him maybe with a grenade and a rocket launcher, but other than that, it's pretty hard to make those shots when somebody's standing behind little areas like that. And I'm like, oh, that was dumb of you, ha ha ha, and then I'm like, no, I'm an idiot too. This is that part where it shoots it through structure, so you can see that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it is quite consistent. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to make up excuses. A lot of the time, it does end up making the shots that you shoot, so it's a really cool gun to have. You can also assist players in ways that weren't possible. And one of the things that I enjoy is putting guys that have their supers down a peg. I'm going to be showing you guys a cool montage. Just shows you how easy it can be to really take out guys with specials if you know what's coming and you also have the appropriate weapons. Now, the other perks that this sniper comes with is less flinching, which is amazing, right? You'd figure it'd be really good, but I'm going to tell you why it's offset in this gun. And it's really not a bad thing because I understand why it has to have that in regards to balance, but it really knocks this sniper down in my opinion. And the big thing that I'm talking right now is about the rate of fire. If you were to use something like the Final Boss or Predator's Revenge, you're looking at a 37, whereas the rate of fire on the LDR is 19. And you really get a feeling for that, and it makes close quarters engagements that I would normally take with a sniper make me think twice. So with this sniper, you are rewarded if you can be a little bit more accurate, and at a range it's actually a lot easier with this gun because you have the Unflinching perk. On top of that, you can see how sketchy I feel as somebody's running towards me and you really have to time out those shots. It really makes them all count with this sniper. And even though you have Unflinching, it's still gonna throw off your rhythm if you're used to one of the faster snipers. Usually, even if you were flinching, you just do like a twitch reflex, you put the aimer on them and you shoot and you would get that kill, but it does make it a little bit different when you have a lower rate of fire sniper. But you do get a little bit of leeway in one of the other perks that this sniper has, and it's that you can reload the clip for an extra bullet from 4 to 5, which to me is like, you know, if it went up to 6, I'd be like, okay, that's pretty cool. And it'll usually give you like 1 in 4. It's something like that. It's not that infrequent. It's not something crazy like that, but it does give it to you. But to me, an extra bullet isn't really what I was looking for. I was hoping for at least 2. If not, I would love to have a second perk. And you can pick up this sniper with different perks. You can have it so it has decreased recoil, but really why would you need that if you already have the Unflinching? There's a few redundant perks here, but it's still a very good sniper. And it's one of those that can even be made better if you roll a good one. And I'm going to show you guys some PvE clips a little bit later on, but I wanted to talk more so in the PvP because this is really where you see the real variances in snipers. Otherwise, there's really not too much to it when it comes to PvE. It has 4 to 5 bullets. You can roll some different stats on it. It comes with arc damage out of the box if you buy it from the Vanguard. Otherwise, I've also seen it with Solar, and I believe it can just roll any of the elements, so that's not a big concern. If you miss it, that first bullet actually hit through the door, so you can try to get cheeky and go for all these crazy shots with this sniper, and that's what makes it so fun. In PvE, you can do the same kind of thing on, like, people have seen it done on the Big Ogre, people have seen it done on other bosses. If you want to shoot through walls, that's cool. So you can see it's a pretty good sniper. It's also going to shoot through guys in PvE, so that's kind of cool for a sniper, but if you're really looking to do that, you're probably better off using something like Plan C or another fusion rifle. There is a Field Scout perk, but you're going to have to get that randomly, so you may not want to hold your breath for that one, but it does give you 6 shots, which would be amazing. This would move up this sniper for me high in the rankings. It actually moved to number 1 just behind the Icebreaker, and that's just because of the regen. I would probably regen the ammo and then switch to the sniper, because at that point I would really, well, I would just love it. 6 bullets in a sniper is way better than 4, 5 bullets occasionally. So this review is pretty much done. It's a lower rate of fire, but it is the same as the Icebreaker, so you can't really complain when you're using it in PvE. It does very high damage when you go for headshots. I don't think it was quite maxed out when I used it here, but I know when I used it in the Vault of Glass the other day, it was shooting for about 30,000 when we were at Atheon inside of that little bubble, whatever you call that, time void something, Vex. Yeah. But this is pretty much the end of this review. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out more videos. I'm going to be putting out more PvP, PvE. Check back at PlanetDestiny. You know, we always got some good info for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Paper Cut to you, and have yourselves a good day.